I don't even blame motherfuckers for trying to shoot up.
Here's my thing. I wouldn't even mind having an older shorty. I don't think, at least.
Have you ever had an older shorty for you to be able to make such a claim like that? Because there's more rules that come to mind when you are dating with someone that's older than you, especially when it's a woman.
I believe it, but like I don't think that they could change my life too. You know what? Because I'd be sick as hell. So she's like, "Nah, you actually wasting my time, nigga. I'm trying to have kids." Like,
see, I was about to bring that up because
like, no,
bro, what about homies is in that exact same position, and now they can't even hang out no more.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you got to bust a move. You got to decide you doing this for the rest of your life or not. Bro.
Oh god, bro. Motherfucker hit 24. I was like, all right, bro, what's the play? What's up, my eggs, bro, my eggs.
I mean, considering we got more single mothers now, I don't see why that should be a problem. I feel like more women are just like, I don't feel like that's I feel like that's a choice on all parts, you know?
For motherfuckers to be single? I mean,
I don't know a whole bunch of women that want to live under a man, but I know a whole bunch of women that are okay with having a child and co-parenting, or just not even co-parenting and just being single mothers.
The majority would rather be under for majority of women that I've met.
You would think about all these girls out here that got pregnant by some dude and had their baby. Who has that ever worked out for? Oh, he's gonna marry me if I had a baby. When has that been a thing? In the 70s? Like it's been outdated for a minute.
Nah, having someone's kid just out of the fucking. We need to condemn more people doing that. I was having a conversation with my homie about that, where it's like, so you're telling me my child will just not be living with their mother? That's insane as hell. That's so crazy.
And I just think it's kind of like that's how things are going. Like, y'all even begin on my ass for even bringing up marriage. Like, the fact that that's a thought on my head, y'all be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, you're corny. I'm like, okay. Like, it's not even that I even want to get married. I can see the benefits of having one person that you go inhabit with and raise your children with and all the rest of that shit.
Something about the consistency of it. Yeah, most definitely.
Well, the consistency, and you also have somebody that's like, you know, definitely on your team, because what benefits you benefits them and vice versa, you know?
True.
So it's like, I think it's like nice to, you know, have a nice little ecosystem and everybody helps each other and whatnot.
See, one of my biggest things about the whole co-parenting thing, it's like not both people are gonna be there, like, ever. So the kid never gets a chance to really like see what it's like to just for two people to just always be together and just not naturally just hate each other. One of the things that in African households that just be blowing me, the fact that they do not show affection to their significant other, especially around their kids. Because of why did it have to take for me to reach the age of 16 to see my parents kiss once, and I have 4 siblings? What the fuck? How is that even possible,
bro? Oh man, that just made me want to say some crazy shit, but yeah, like I understand what you're saying completely.
Oh God. How are you doing?
You know, NK, these last 2 weeks have been really interesting. I've been filling my head with a lot of. I mean, I don't know if you remember my Mexican endeavor that I started 2 weeks ago. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been lit, bro. We threw the asado. It was a success. Everybody accepted me into the community. It was lit. Fire ass food.
Did they just call you Dominican? Is that all that happened?
Hey, Papi, calm down. You know what I'm saying? So everything was cool, whatever. A lot of, you know, got put on a lot of culture, a lot of Vicente, a lot of Selena, you know, all kind of shit I'm listening to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers taught me how to do the little, what they call it, bachata. I'm in that bitch going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I got me a little Spanish shorty off the bachata every night, laid up with her, brushing her arm hair. It's beautiful, bro. We was really in it like this. And you know what's crazy? I've never felt love like that before. Shorty love hard as fuck. And you know what? I really enjoy my time being Mexican, but it's time I take my talents elsewhere. Today is the day.
Are you gonna be Arab for like a week and testing that team out?
You know what's so crazy?
What?
Yes, nigga. yes, the fuck I am. Hello in Arabic. I know it, but I can't remember right now. Yes.
You know what? One thing about joining that team, I think they're a lot more serious than a lot of other teams. So you know what? I hope you're ready for a good training day.
Yes,
it's a great training.
I'm very ready, and I hope you guys invite me with open arms. You know, hello, Habibi. Yes.
Yes. That's.
I cannot think of hello. I'm blanking so hard right now.
Again.
It's literally what they say. They say it in Somali too, or just because everybody's Muslim. It's the same shit.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm blanking so hard.
It's the great greeting that they do. Assalamu alaikum. Is that
Assalamu alaikum?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Yes. And that's it.
Alaikum salam.
Yes. Yes. one of the few things that I've learned from having comp sci as a friend for so long. Just you pick up on their culture. It's just very nice.
No, for real. So
Very nice.
I hope you, look forward to me, going on this journey. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna convert when you're like 34, like a lot of Muslim men?
Convert to Islam? Potentially. I don't know. I gotta see if I fuck with the khamis first. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with the khamis, I might have to tap in. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It looks free.
See, one of my homegirls. Do you know that like shirt dress that they be wearing?
Khamis.
Is that what that is?
It's a shirt. Yeah.
Shorty. Looking spectacular. just looking,
Like
vibing.
I be watching them in the Middle East, and I'm like, they figured it out. Like they just figured out how to just be like. You think it's so much more fabric, and it's like, but none of that shit is really on your body like that.
Bro, oh God. Just wearing sundresses around the house just because.
Give me my little hair wrap. I'll be in that bitch lit as fuck.
Yes,
Go to the party, do the little line dance where you be holding hands. It's lit as fuck. Or wait, that might be a difference. Anyway, yeah.
But okay, fair enough.
No. They do it in other cultures too. I've seen Iranian niggas do it for sure.
Really?
It's not the same thing. It's not. It's a different one.
Yeah. All right, but just forever having a do-rag on. That does sound like sometimes other people just get it right.
Yeah, my shorty gonna have the forever do-rag. I forgot about that. You know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm God.
Very
That's how their hair stays so fired. You know what? That's what y'all gay, bro. Just always covered. Okay, fair enough.
I always thought that too. It's like I've never seen a Muslim woman like whatever you do see their hair, you're like, why does this shit look so nice? Like I've never seen somebody's head look fucked up,
bro. Just always moisturized, like shining, bro.
Of all the years of knowing Muslim women, I've never seen a complete fucked up head.
Something about that East. The East woman and then the West men. That's literally just the craziest combo ever, bro. That's the craziest combo.
But yeah, join me on my journey.
Oh God. I feel that.
How about you, NK? How was your weekend?
Bro, so there, the idea where it's like the fun is in the drama and you have to create it your damn self. So basically, this for the past like 2 weeks now, I've been like actually going out, like seeing people hanging out, just doing a bunch of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And when I tell you the stories that's been just collecting has been just beautiful because of before I get there, do guys just have very bad social awareness or like social, just like knowing how to move in social settings because of this motherfucker, bro, motherfucking the amount of times I've seen men just walk up to me and sell my bag. I've never been so upset because it's like, you see what I'm doing. You see the jokes and the laughter, but now you want to be a part of it? Bro, move.
As somebody that has never consistently had bitches, but has never had a problem like talking to women, mm-hmm. I think it really comes from dudes get so caught up on the coochie thought that they stop there. And like everything after that is like weird. In their head, it doesn't process, just talk to this person like a regular person. Or like you said, like the situational awareness, maybe they're not even a part of the situation. And you just walking across, like, you know what I'm saying? Or they in a room somewhere and you in there, hey bro, can I come in? What the fuck are you doing? What do you mean can you come in here and hang out? So it's like, I feel like some dudes.
Bro, that's low-key happened to me once. Bro, remember we had that house party, bro?
Yeah.
And the motherfuckers was like, doing off the night. It's getting close, right?
Yeah.
So when people are about to lock in, bro, a dude goes and walks in, my shirt completely off. I'm just chatting, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes and sits in the room while I'm chatting.
I think there are really, and sometimes if you watch people, I feel like you could tell intention. I think some people are like actually clueless, and other people are like, my night's going bad, nobody's having a good night. I think those people really exist, whether they know you or not. They're just like, nobody's fucking up.
Just the greatest hater of all time.
I really, really, really think that's real.
Oh my God. But the thing that I've learned, black men, we know when we're about to sell someone's bag. So if it's a black person, you get no sympathy. I know what you're doing, you dickhead. Yeah. But it's always the white boys, bro. is the white boys that don't be peeping what be going on. And it just ruins it for everybody.
I don't know, but I was thinking about this. I don't know if you saw. There was a video going around this week on Twitter. This lady let this dude into the gym, and he was chasing. Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
I was gonna add that. That's what I forgot earlier. He was chasing her around the gym, and it ended up in this weird ass situation. And that really made me sit and reflect on this exact thing that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I think that there are so many niggas, whether they have actual mental issues or they're fucking left out from society and they feel like they're ugly, they just turn into weird ass niggas. And I'm kind of just done defending these niggas personally. Like in any way, shape, or form, you get no leeway from me, you get no sympathy. Y'all niggas are fucking weird because there's no I don't know why seeing it makes it so much different. And there's no conceivable reality that could happen to me that would lead me to go and chase a woman down and pin her to the ground. And then you know how he got caught?
Oh.
The next day he was staring at some woman on her balcony for hella long. So he didn't even so it's like,
bro, yeah. And remember the shit we were talking about, the Jeffrey Dahmer shit, where it's like Netflix seems to just promote this serial killer whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So the actor from You was like, yeah, no, I don't like Netflix for trying to glorify this serial killer bullshit, right?
Okay.
He's not making hella money off of being the serial killer bullshit, but that's beyond the point. That's a whole other conversation, bro. And I feel like a lot of dudes, they be seeing that shit, be like, oh yeah, no, that seems reasonable to do. Yeah. But beyond the point of why I brought that shit up, bro. I was having a conversation about men's rights and men's depression and stuff like that and how it's hard to talk to women. Yeah. And that video goes and pops up. So it's
I've gotten to the point where it's because then it really made me sit and think what I'm really saying. There's a potential. Even if I don't see or you hear a story from some shorty or something, mm-hmm. If I wasn't there, if I'm trying to argue the other side as a man, there is some potential that I'm being pro-rapist. Bro, I'm done forever. It's never happening again. I swear I've learned my lesson. Women, you're just right.
Bro, oh God.
There's nothing to gain. You're bro, probably right.
It is all men, bro. Yes, it is all men.
Because that shit was just crazy. I don't even care if it's mental illness. Bro,
that video was more than 2 minutes long, bro.
It's the fact that he really was persistent. And you gotta think, it's hella niggas like that aren't completely fucked in the head, that just be in society and shit. How many girls you don't know that got fucking, messed with by a family member, family friend or some shit? It's no, niggas be regular as fuck too. So it's yeah, y'all niggas are weird. Y'all get no leeway. Let me hear some bullshit. Niggas getting packed out on phone.
You can die about it, bro? Be serious.
You think this shit is a fucking game? Cause that shit, bro, there's no place for that shit ever. There's no justification. There's no maybes. Like I said, sometimes motherfuckers it's shit just
it's a misunderstanding. It just looks weird.
But it's I don't even care about the misunderstanding no more. Nah, that nigga's weird. Yeah, I believe you. Just wholeheartedly, he probably did do some weird shit intentionally.
Bro, no. This nigga sweated to try and capture someone. That's insane, bro. That's insane.
I just never again in my life. Fuck y'all niggas. Straight up.
No. And that's stamped. But what's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei AK, and we're back in another episode. I'm my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Pac-Man CXZ. Check me out on everything at PACCMAN CXZ.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. This week has been a pretty interesting one. For one, Chris, what is that nigga middle name? It's light skin, smooth, motherfucking dancing brown.
Middle name?
Yeah.
He ain't that famous. Chris Brown. Sea breezy.
Oh God. Bro, he's been going on a tirade all over social media saying, y'all can leave me alone from what I was doing from when I was 17 years old. It is the past. I'm a new man now. Because of Rihanna just performed at her halftime Super Bowl events.
Yes.
Where she kind of broke the internet for a little bit. Do you know she had more views than the actual game? Man.
I thought it was always that way, but it's good to know that Rihanna really brings that kind of function. You know what I'm saying?
God.
She had 4,000 more, or 4 million, 4 million more viewers. Nah, she lit that.
No. Some people really move weight. That's all I'm telling you. But he was going on Instagram talking about people are drudging up things I was doing while I was 17 to me right now, and you guys need to move on.
Yep.
And then he goes and starts dry snitching on everybody that came after him. Yep. And you know what? First, let me just say, Hollywood, you do a great job of brushing things under the carpets and making people forget. That is one thing I'll give motherfuckers for doing that.
Where are you going with this, AK?
just the fact that how like prevalent it is, where physical abuse is just running rampant in society, and motherfuckers just do not care about people. So yeah, no, that was the very wild aspects of it.
I think it really just depends on who's getting beat up. Because people were defending Krishan for the longest. It's like, oh, look at Blueface, he ruined this girl, da 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 da. You watch the interviews. No, she grew up like that. Like, she even said, she's like, I only went to sports so that I didn't have to go home. That's everybody's like main talking point. It was like, nah, Krishan wasn't messed up. Look at her. She was an athlete. She used to look so good. Krishan was in sports so that she didn't have to go home and watch her mom get her ass beat. So it's like, she was fucked up. She was fucked up. Lost cause. Like there was no like easy fix to that situation. Am I saying that this is the solution? Fuck no. Like what she is doing is not the solution.
Now her getting beat like her.
But
insane.
I think it's crazy how they try to make that justification for them and their relationship because it's like consensual beatings. That is insane. The thing that really blew me is when Blueface was talking about it on video, and he's like, "Hey," he's telling Chris Brown, he's like, "Hey, it's not even that you did it for real. It's like he say what I say. You picked the wrong bitch." That's what Blueface say. He say, "See, you done beat the bitch up. See, me and this bitch, we be getting into it." Da, da, da. And Krishan in the background laughing and shit. Nah, you right. He got the wrong one. And
bro,
it's like,
nah, this nigga said, I got me a ghetto bitch. You should have got you a ghetto bitch. Bro, you got Rihanna. And you know what? That's one of the things I've been thinking about, bro. Because of like when you go past and look at this nigga's track record, this motherfucker has been a menace. He's just always been a menace, bro. I remember there's this one story where he literally like threw a woman off the bus. Yeah. That's insane.
I've quoted Blueface before. That stack of like, he had like 100,000, 10K, kept it in the brick, didn't untake, and just like full heaved it at the stripper's head. Like, that video was crazy. Like, that shit looked painful. Yes, I'm almost 100% positive.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
Yeeted that shit at that bitch's head. A whole brick of money, bro.
Did it like explode?
Like I said, no, he didn't take it out the band, or it might have even been cellophane wrap still. So he just yeeted that shit at her head.
So this movie just got a concussion. Okay, fair enough.
It's like, bro's really been moving crazy like that for real. Now, I know this may go anti my first point. I'm not even gonna lie. We might have should have started on a different point. But I've said before, had Chris Brown not beat up Rihanna, nobody would have cared. Nobody would have gave a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Do you know that I think Chris Brown trends every time Rihanna does, just because of that instance.
Bro. First answer, it really does. Every single time. Bro, she had a kid. And you see Chris Brown trending. How?
And it's like, it really sucks that it had to be Rihanna. And I'm not saying put your hands on anybody, but like, this nigga was 17 with the world in his hands. It's not even a justification. All them niggas are weird. I can't find you a single instance, male or female, where they don't end up weird one way or another.
You damn near have to, bro. One of the craziest things that I was thinking about it recently, right? So first, let me talk about the shit that you were talking about before. Motherfucker was trying to, the Twitter was trying to make ASAP Rocky and Chris Brown throw hands. What are y'all doing, bro?
Respectfully, Chris Brown is beating the dog shit.
That's 6'3" lanky nigga.
I don't know if niggas really seen Chris Brown's reach. That is a lanky man. Like, Chris Brown is beating the fuck out of A$AP Rocky.
No.
And I don't think A$AP Rocky like that for real.
He's just saying they're being pretty for real. No, I feel that.
Like, he from New York, but he been famous for a little too long, you know what I'm saying?
He literally, people were trying to put him on the same pedestal as Michael Jackson. At such a young age, to the point where it's like kind of changes the way you see everything about him. And now the fact that he can never go back to how great he ever was again over this.
Chill out.
Really?
To this day, of all the people, it's so deep to the fact I don't like crowded places in general. I would consider going to a Chris Brown concert based on the number of people that I've heard that don't even like Chris Brown's music. But like that show, they come out of that show and like that shit was amazing. Like point blank period. That was just a great show. I've never been to a concert that good. So it's like, these are people that aren't fans.
No, facts.
That really tell you something.
Facts. I remember in high school, I brought up Chris Brown. I was like playing Chris Brown like just like out. I was in class. And then my teacher was like, "Hey, yo, can you turn that off? I don't like Chris Brown. It makes me feel da-da-da-da." And I'm like, what the fuck? So to the fact that he's so infamous is crazy. And honestly, even though it was Rihanna, the thing that makes me think that it really got engraved and set in stone is the fact that we saw like the pictures and the videos that actually made it like real. For example, like with Ray Rice, like I mentioned earlier, the NFL was gonna let it slide until the video came out. So there's just a thing that's when you just have this device where you can like constantly see it and damn near have that face just engraved in the Americans' minds where it's tough to break that.
I think everybody gives that little bit of leeway because it's like, I don't be out here beating up people every day. So if I'm beating somebody up, something had to have happened. And then the video comes out and you like, bro, people weren't even matching your energy. What the fuck? It's like you really just out here tweaking. Nah,
bro. I remember when the documentary for Chris Brown came out, and it was like, yeah, bro, we were both in a abusive relationship. That was what
I was trying to avoid this now. I was really trying to avoid this.
But fuck around might have been both. It was Chris Anna and Blueface the whole time. That's what you're trying to get at.
My thought would be, and not that she has to, but my thought would be, if Chris Brown went and made a whole documentary, or it was part of the documentary about this specific instance, if he was out here just falsely telling the story, don't you think that you would be like, cap? Even if you didn't even tell what happened, you would just be like, cap. So my thing is, no, Rihanna lost. Like that's my thing. I'm not defending the abuse or none of the rest of that shit. I'm glad that they, went their separate ways. And Rihanna bitch said that she forgave the man and everything. But like,
real quick. Oh my god, the one thing that I remember, they were talking about like motherfucker was speeding in his Lambo, right? And then Reed goes and like stabs motherfucker with her nails and leaves like real scratch marks. I'm like, bro, that goes beyond y'all just be occasionally doing it. This seems like it's a constant thing that's going on, and it just blows me, bro.
According to him in that documentary, he was getting his ass beat, and then he said, "I snapped," and I was like, "You snapped a little hard, my guy." Like,
maybe you should have snapped a little bit, bro. God damn. But if you're in an abusive relationship, please get out of it, bro. Please get out that shit. Oh my god, I remember one of my homegirls was telling me about a story kind of like that, where she was dating a dude, and then it was just like always escalated, shit like that. I'm like, all right, bro, either leave him or he's gonna just like motherfuckers are really gonna actually have to take it to that type of level.
And that's where like certain people in like my personal life, I just be wondering how serious your complaints are. It's like, if you're gonna come to me and be like, I think this nigga's gonna kill me, what should I do? I don't know that there's anything for me to tell you, like, because what? You think that this man's gonna kill you? And you gonna be at his house tomorrow? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do in that situation? I think my boyfriend might actually kill me, honestly. I don't know. Maybe you should marry him, honestly. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to say?
Bro, oh my God. The thing that blows me the most is when you try and like intervene, like, oh, yeah, you should leave or you should do this is like, no. And then it like pushes the motherfucker like closer to them.
What did I tell you is my advice for everything, NK?
What?
Shorty comes, oh, I got a problem, this, and that. It depends on the person. I'm not telling you to give everybody bad advice. It depends on the person. You know what Shorty's gonna say when you say this shit. I done got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Honestly, suck his dick. Honestly, because I'm getting that good karma back regardless. Suck his dick. That'll honestly save all your problems, and I'm getting all that dick sucking karma back. I promise.
Well, if you're in an abusive relationship, we at the dojo tell you to leave. Down below is going to be some helplines and some numbers to call if you're in an abusive relationship. Get help. All that.
This whole second part really went against the first. I really feel shitty, honestly. But I meant it, though. I meant it.
See, it's the crazy thing about dichotomies, bruh. It's the crazy thing about dichotomies. But no, speaking of couples, DDG and Ruby Rose we're getting at it a little bit.
Yes, over the last week, Ruby Rose posted screenshots claiming that DDG hit her up in the middle of the night trying to slide on a little sneaky link situation. And if you're unaware, DDG is a YouTube personality over these last couple years. He's been growing exponentially. He's a rapper. You might have heard Moonwalking in Calabasas walk. Boneless as I was legit. And now he's dating Black Ariel, Halle Bailey, however you say her name.
Yeah, that's Halle.
So the reason that it ended up becoming a whole thing is because it seems like the general culture really loves Halle. Like, she's just like wholesome and great and does all the, like, she's just a nice person.
I'm not saying bro kind of upgraded, but sometimes in your life you just need to have better in your life. I don't know. It just works.
Yeah. So everybody was getting on him because he's like, how are you gonna cheat on Halle with this bitch? And it's like, I think it's kind of crazy. That's DDG's ex. that's like out here just like outing and doing all this extra. Oh, I forgot. It started because Hallie had on a t-shirt in a video that Ruby Rose had wore some years ago. So she's like, oh wow, your nigga giving me, oh, you give your old bitch my clothes, whatever. So then the fans went off. It's like, whoa, you gonna call my queen a bitch? And then that's how that whole shit started.
Come die about it. Oh God. Real quick on that point, I don't know. My favorite thing about getting into like, some situationships and relationships and stuff like that is wearing the clothes that her last boyfriend gave to her.
Toxicity, honestly. I don't.
Okay. If me and you end up like, you end up bagging me, you start treating me like the king that I am, that means there was other kings that came before me, right? Therefore, their fits were fire. And something about getting free jackets. I don't know. It just works. But continue.
I have seen that go down. I know this nigga was sick. I had this friend in high school. He got. You remember the Yeezus tour? You remember the tour? He didn't even go to most of the stops. She got a hoodie from one of the shows, and her boyfriend gave to her. And then he ended up cheating her some shit, and she sold it to my friend for like $20. Like, that nigga was sick. Like, to this day, bro, that shit is probably worth some money for real.
The whole time, the 20 wasn't even for the money. Whole time she went and got it of fucking blunts.
Like, bro, she basically gave him that hoodie, and it's like, dang.
Oh, bro.
Man.
Imagine a nigga fucking your girl in your clothes, bro. I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't even know if they was together like that. She just really wanted to cap. She said, yeah, here. I know this is going to piss him off.
Oh, wow. Was motherfuckers in the same school? Like, when you'll see him walking by in his fit?
Probably, most likely.
Damn.
Man, I can't understand. Like, I don't know why that sounds like a lot, but it's really a lot, It's like, yo, give me my clothes, my Yeezus hoodie.
And now if I rob you, I'm the bad guy, right? Everyone look at me like I'm the dickhead.
Oh, no, actually, that was a Life of Pablo term. My fault. But anyway, same thing.
Damn near even cooler.
That was the last one. That was the last tour.
Damn near even cooler.
Before Sunday service, I guess. But like, yeah. And he just sold that bitch.
Fuck, I remember those hoodies too. Yeah. Oh my God.
I think bro sold it, came up fat. But
nigga, yeah, you sold it for what? A band, 2 bands, nigga, you up.
I just couldn't imagine being that sick. I don't know how people keep that shit, honestly. If I'm like not dealing with you no more, I don't want your shit.
Why? You don't like the little slight memories? See, y'all motherfuckers.
No.
One thing that blows me. I was talking to my brother about this. People love to go and burn the bridges of a motherfucker they used to love.
Is it about burning the bridge, or do I have to have all of these little things that you have for me around my house? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's if like y'all broke up and it was like it broke up bad. You can't see her anymore, and just like every time that it like you get reminded of like it was her mug. It just like makes you feel something that you don't want to feel.
See, that sounds like you just kind of holding on to this relationship. I feel like you can remember all that shit in your head, And it's not on some like, if it was something like, I had a shorty gave me some beats one time, I'm keeping those. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about
practical?
That. That's practical. Yeah. But once you're just like extra shit, like you're kind of like holding on to some shit.
No, I feel that. It's, a toxic trait that I gave up on last year, is leaving things behind to come collect. That, I'm glad that I left that in the past. It was a young nigga thing, and I'm glad I'm grown from there.
Yeah. Nah, man. Y'all need to get up out this bag with all this stuff, leaving it around. If you gotta have stuff and like just have more importance in your damn relationships. Why is all your importance placed on objects? Like, come on now.
I feel that. How was your Valentine's Day, by the way?
Lonely. I was at the crib. Yeah, definitely cried myself to sleep.
Just sitting there, just touching yourself. That's just all the best thing you could do on it.
I definitely nutted everywhere for sure. But I mean, yeah. Don't the Hub have like a free subscription on
the free Valentine's Day?
I don't think I've ever signed up for that shit because don't you need like a credit card to even get the free day? So
bro,
like,
you think I'm putting my name on that? What the fuck?
Bro, I know this isn't what we're talking about, but the comment section on the Hub, unmatched. There is no funnier. You thought Twitter was funny? Bro, some of these shits you couldn't even predict. You would think that it would be directly. No, bro. These niggas be hilarious. Like, man, there's this video with Angela White. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. You have to read these comments. It's hilarious.
Bro. You know what? I feel like you're just they're the scum of the earth, motherfuckers that can comment on porn videos, because it's like, bro, after you nut, you're telling me, you're like, all right, let me leave a quick review.
Of all the people that try to forget this part of their day, you sat down and made an account. I think that's where the problem is, honestly. You're like, you know what? I want to be able to make sure I keep track of everything. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, I remember this one dude once told me, he's like, yeah, no, I made a Pornhub account so it can recommend me videos better. Bro, what? What is going on?
I mean, I guess if you don't plan on, like, you know, turning that shit off ever, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
upgrade your experience.
I remember an ad popped up where it's like, imagine TikTok, but like porn. So it'll be like 7 seconds of just dick sucking, just like sexual different things like that. And I feel like that's worse for the brain than TikTok in itself.
Oh no, porn is definitely plaguing this nation. I don't know if you heard in music, there's been a hard shift from, you know, rapping about sex to, I feel like every rapper has a bar. Who am I thinking of off top? I don't want head, I only want fellatio. Or no, I don't want the sex, I only want fellatio. That's Kodak. But like everybody's like, fuck the sex, I just want head. Like that's the general consensus. I don't remember this is a little different, but when Drake and 21 were doing the little fake ass media tour, he's like, I'll mostly just be watching head porn, honestly. That's just about it.
There's something about some sloppy.
It's like the finest knob slobbers. That's all I watch. And then I think it's greatly changed the way that we look at life.
Bro, that sentence, all that clicks in my head is, I feel like niggas are just like detaching themselves from what sex really should be. That's really what you're doing. Because of like what? You just the neck, bro?
Like the head and get out. Like that's what these rap songs are about. Now a lot of that be capping
nicely.
It's very consistent cap across everybody. I don't know.
Bro, oh fuck. Valentine's Day is always a special day. Because of I love bro. So I was working the desk on Valentine's Day, bro, and just seeing the amount of couples come in.
Y'all fucking,
and I'm like, wow, y'all fucking. So all y'all just gonna have a better night than I am. That's just what it is. Oh my god.
Are you the kind of person that feels like you need to do something on Valentine's Day if you're alone?
I mean, need is a strong ass word, but it's like, damn, I be feeling FOMO. I just be feeling FOMO.
There's some people that like feel like they gotta go out and gotta do, like, even if it's not like some Valentine's Day shit with like some people, they feel like they gotta go just do something.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame them, because it's like, what, I'm supposed to be cooped up when I know everyone around the planet is just enjoying the touch of another person?
America, and barely at that. I just don't think that it's like that deep.
What you mean? You don't be getting FOMO for real?
I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like Valentine's Day is one of those things where it's like you have to be in to fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like if Father's Day goes past every year, even if you plan to be a father, or do you feel shitty that you don't get celebrated? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
You have to be a part of the group.
You're part of the club, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't even get in, bro. See, but here's the thing. It's love. Everybody knows what love feels like. Well, at least you should. You should. I hope you find that. But everybody knows what that feeling is. So it gets to the point where it's like, wow, there's a whole day based off of love. And I have love. I know what love is. So I should celebrate. Or I should at least do something to indulge in the love.
The only thing that kind of makes me understand that is, hella people that be getting sad around like the holiday season, the formal holiday season.
Motherfuckers just get depressed because
they get sad,
family hates them,
or like they don't, like their people died, or they was raised in foster care or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. That's logical to me. So I kinda, if you were to correlate that to Valentine's Day, and it's like kind of a similar thing, I would get that, but it's not. So it's like I don't see the need to like.
You know what? I think I was wrong. Valentine's Day, I don't think it's about like being loved. I feel like it's more being adored, just like going up the above and beyond of what love is.
Or like another thing that I feel like is like the same as Valentine's Day. Why aren't you upset that you don't celebrate your anniversary every year that you don't have? You know, you don't even have an anniversary date. Why doesn't that upset you? But Valentine's Day does.
What do you mean?
You and your girl get together January 1st, and every January 1st or every beginning of every month, depending on how old you are, you some little ass kid, every month you celebrating, oh, we made it 6 months. So it's like, if you're not worried about celebrating that anniversary, which will be a part of your relationship, I don't give a fuck who you think you are, that she will be upset if you skip that day. How are you not upset that you don't have an anniversary that year? How are you not upset that you don't have, you know, a whole bunch of other shit? But I understand not having a girlfriend and being sad about that.
It's more like about like the collective of it. It's like this whole building is feeling the love right now, but I'm gonna be in this room using this guy. That's insane.
But I can say the same thing. You go and see your parents, they got a wedding anniversary or some shit. Do you be looking at yourself like, damn, I'm by myself?
I mean, but then I feel like there's more commitments that's in there that you'd have no connection to.
There's no commitment to Valentine's Day? That shit sounds awfully expensive. You committing a lot of dollars to that shit. It's hard to casually do Valentine's Day and like have your shorty be happy.
I mean, but that's just like, it's more about the day than it is really like the connect. I wouldn't say it's not about the connection, but for majority of people, I feel like
It's about the day.
Yeah,
it's about the commercialism. I hate ads. They've really just ruined everything. Capitalism, bro, it fucking sucks.
Nah, capitalism has a way of eating itself. Yeah,
because I don't know a ton of shorties that are even getting their dude anything for Valentine's Day.
Bro, I had a conversation with them with my homie. Bro is literally in a 2-3 year relationship. He gets the same pooty wop that he gets the day before and after. I don't know.
And then if I complain, I'm an asshole. That's crazy.
Now I'm a misogynist for real because you didn't want to put no effort in.
That's crazy. And it's just like, I'm not gonna tell you that you gotta go like spend a stack because I think it's stupid for me to be doing that. But I don't get nothing.
You can't give me a hat, bro.
A card. A hug? You can't take me somewhere I would want to go? We can't go bowling? Like, you know what I'm saying?
One of my things that I'm going to like implement when I get in a relationship, literally, I'll plan one date. You better plan a date or we'll never go on a date. We'll just never cut it right there. Because it gets to the point where I'm just putting all this effort in to do all this new cool shit. It's like, bitch, are you just lame? You don't know any skating rinks? You don't know any new thrift stores? What is the... No roller coasters? But continue.
I don't mind planning the dates. If I'm hitting you up, and that's never happening, actually. That just would never take place. But, like, I have no problem planning the dates. My issue comes when we're doing, like, mundane shit, and I ask you what you want to do, and she be like, oh, you're supposed to figure it out.
I'm supposed to do what? You grown bitch. Stop playing with me.
Like, please don't tell me to think for you. Like, let's be reasonable. Like,
because y'all was hating about that 20, 40 years ago, and now we got here. So,
or like, I haven't had this happen as often. Or you go to the restaurant and like, shorty expects you to like order for her, and it's like, yeah, I heard what you wanted, but like, why would you expect that out of me? Like, that's not a regular thing.
Be trying to have you order for her?
Like I said, it hasn't happened. It's happened like literally one time. But like, the fact that it even happened, I'm like, you're dead ass. Like.
My whole thing is, bro, you don't want to go down this road. I think I've talked about this before, but you don't want to go down this road where I'm picking everything and now you're genuinely my accessory. All right, be my accessory. You know, that's just what it'll be.
And that's how I be feeling too. And it's like, I don't feel like you got to decide everything, but like for you to completely and totally turn your brain off when you're with me, I can't do that because you're already saying dumb shit. I'm already carrying this conversation. What do you want? Just tell me what you want, bro.
No, God, I remember I saw this TikTok. This girl sent me a TikTok where it was like, vibes, right? And then it's a girl, she's like, when I could just be pretty in the passenger seats. Insane. It's so insane.
Some of those things, I like the concept. I don't even get where it comes from. Passenger princess? What is that?
I mean,
looking good in a car? What? Huh?
No, it's...
Is it about being especially feminine in the car? What the fuck is that? What do you mean?
Being a passenger princess is fun.
Explain to me what that means specifically.
If also explain being a passenger princess. Because
I saw a TikTok about that today. Shorty was like, me sitting in the passenger seat trying to be a passenger princess when his car won't turn over. What does that fucking mean?
Okay. Sitting there looking beautiful, looking as sexy as possible, knowing that you're gonna get to wherever you're gonna get to without you having to do anything for you to get there. So I'm just gonna sit here, listen to this great music that you decided with this temperature that you decided, while I just sit and look very hot, just in case the paparazzi comes by and take a picture of both of us.
And then, does that not sound like a new level of conceit to you? Does that not sound like a deep level of what the fuck is wrong with you?
Bro.
Because,
I sit here and every day I think a lot of y'all motherfuckers really want misogyny. Y'all want bits and pieces of misogyny. I swear to God you do. I swear.
What? Like I said, I'm not getting less confused here. I won't just stop repeating myself, but like, I literally, like, what the fuck are you
You've never wanted
about?
to just like not do, like, Just have everything just planned, kind of like going on a cruise. Where you just pull up, eats, vibe.
Here's my thought though: if you're taking somebody on a date, why would they be like telling you how to get there and like what music to play and stuff? I mean, I guess you can have musical preferences. I don't really give a shit, but it's like the whole concept of sitting in a car and looking good. If you're not like a car guy and you're not going to car shows, I don't understand how that applies to anybody's life at all.
What do you mean it doesn't apply?
The concept, what is that?
Be pretty in the car.
As opposed to just sitting in the fucking car?
Yes.
Is the difference that you put on makeup to go drive somewhere? And then my question is, did you put it on to drive somewhere or where you were going? I don't get, like, that's like, there's just so much about this that doesn't make sense to me.
You know what? I feel that. I most definitely feel that. I pray I don't get like a genuinely dumb girlfriend. You know what? Actually, let me know if I'm wrong right here. So, I've been thinking recently with a lot of women, I think that they let you not even. Let me really pick my words very carefully before I end up dying on this hill. I feel like with a lot of women, they will let you treat you. They'll let you treat them the way that they want you to be, like the way they want to be treated, right? So if you want to treat them like quote unquote like objectification, right? Like just as an object, right? They will sit and consciously think it over, and if it's like, okay, I'm cool with this, and then that's just the way our relationship will just go. Do you think that's a common thing, or do you think people just don't know?
I think a lot of.
Oh, let me get some more context. Do you know when like a lot of dudes are like, oh, this woman, she's just like, she's dumb, she's not carrying the conversation, she's not doing this or that or this and that. Do you think that she's consciously just putting that together?
Intentionally?
Yes.
I think it's kind of hard to draw attention onto women, knowing like men and women are different. You go on a date, everybody's nervous, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it's crazy to think that she's like trying to like, you know, not be a weirdo, but then you not being a weirdo is OD boring as fuck, and I kind of don't want to keep trying to do this, you know? So it's like, it's not even about like going on a date and be weird, but it's like, why am I dragging a conversation out of you for something you agreed to do with me and you didn't have to?
Oh my God, bro. Do you be going on dates a lot?
Not frequently, but like a couple a year, yeah. That's just kind of a bit too rich for my pockets because I like doing stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So recently, I've been going on a considerable amount of dates, right? The thing that will always blow me is when someone like offers to like when they want to go on a date, but they don't say they want to go on a date, where they're just like implying it. So it's like, all right, I see this is you going to be trying to shoot your shot. You know what? I'll just do it. All right. So we end up going and doing the whole thing. And then they just don't want to unleash anything else. They just don't want to talk about nothing, just dry balling it. And it makes me think, do you want me to go above and beyond in this conversation for us to like set the boundary that you think that I'm smart? Or like you think that I'm like quote unquote worth having this conversation to?
No, I've also been pretty stumped by this. Again, not like it's happened a ton. Oh, but it has happened and pissed me the fuck off. Like, why would you agree to this? Knowing, like, I'd be laying shit out too. It's like, we gonna do this, and this.
You be having a plan
this
for
time, you probably be back here. Like, everything's done. You don't really got to think about a whole lot of nothing except for the in-between shit. It's like, oh, do you want to eat here? Do you want me to drop you off at the door? I go park. You want to go out together? Whatever, however. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Little ass shit. Where was I going with that? What the fuck? I just completely lost my train of thought.
Setting up bitches, motherfucking going on dates.
Oh yeah, I have no problem asking like small questions and shit, but I just don't understand why you would leave your house and then like be surprised that I have like, you know, questions for you or like want to know why you're being weird. Cause like we was cool yesterday when we was texting.
We was vibing, chilling, yeah.
And I thought that you was cool when you got in the car. And also you didn't have to. You didn't have to come with me, you know? How many times you done got canceled on last minute? Not like I'm inviting it, but it's just like, I don't understand how you got here and then pretended like you no longer spoke the English language.
You flaked on everybody. You're great at flaking, but now you don't want to flake, bro. You actually want to pull up. No.
And it's like I said, it's not even about flaking. I don't know how you show up somewhere like that. It's like going to a party and like being determined to go sit in a corner.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
You're just naturally not making a good time. I mean, but then again, I feel like a lot of people, since they don't go on a lot of dates, they just naturally don't know how dates are supposed to be.
And then you're talking about how dates are supposed to be. Miss, you don't talk to people on a regular basis. You don't have male friends. You don't have female friends. What do y'all be talking about? Let's talk about it. Let's hear the tea. I'm all pinkies out. What's up? But silence.
Silence is insane.
You're weird. Like, you make me feel like I'm weird. It's like, I'll be like, do you want to go? We could just be done. Like, oh no, I'm having a good time. Are you? Like,
nah, I'm having a good time. It's fucking insane. What do you mean? Bitch, I'm not. You know,
I'm like, bro, it is happening. I'm like, it's like, I don't want you to feel like you gotta be here or nothing. Like, you can go. Like, I'm not keeping you. No, I'm having a great time.
See, this is the thing that I make sure to do. I'm going the only time that we're gonna have like a sit down restaurants type and then have like our date and like talk and do shit like that. I feel like it has to be on like the 4th, 5th type of date, because it's like once you're sitting at the table, it feels like now you have to count down from like an hour, and then it seems more confrontational than it really needs to be. It's not free and casual and all that, right? So my thing is get some food that's walkable, right? Like a burrito you can walk with, right? And go to like a cool ass park, and then make sure there's water somewhere so you can get a chance to just stare at water for a bit. Yeah. That's how I get perfect dates.
Yeah.
Something about walking and talking. It just gets the body flowing.
Yeah, it couldn't be me. I don't know. And even as like me just being me too, maybe it's my fault. I don't got too many things to talk about for real. It's like, no, because then I'm just sitting there asking you questions. You're being weird. No, it's not me.
You don't want to ask me anything, bro? That's anything, bro. Oh my God, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. When it seems like I'm interviewing you, just asking a question, you say something, then you don't ask me. So I ask you a question, and then I'm just going to keep hitting the ball to you, and you're just bad at tennis? Not letting that slide. But speaking of stealing people's time, Memphis Nike warehouse went and got ransacked in broad daylight. That is so insane. That is so insane.
I mean, it's been happening more and more everywhere. I mean, that's why a lot of people in LA are like moving.
Yep.
Like,
I
the
do
crime
hear that.
is just getting bad. They're smashing and grabbing everything.
Smashing grabs insane. It's out here looking like
They
London.
didn't have
God
to.
damn.
Yeah, they didn't have to smash that garage door, but they really walked in there broad day and just started grabbing boxes. I didn't know that was an option that you could like do.
There's no security that's there like ready to do anything.
At a Nike warehouse, especially, it's like nobody's ever tried this.
It looked way too casual.
Yeah, and it's like other places I could understand, like maybe like a UPS warehouse or something, but like nobody's ever tried the Nike.
The Nike, bro. I want everything here. Everything is cool. So yeah, no.
Like pharmaceutical companies be having that shit on lock for logical reasons, of course. But like,
just become a kingpin because motherfuckers weren't serious for real.
like one time I was at work and we had to go. They called us to come and bid their building. We were outside taking some pictures. I didn't even get the first picture off. Security rolled up on us with a swiftness. What are y'all doing here? Who are you? I need ID. Like, damn. And my thing is like, why is it the Nike warehouse? Because I'm pretty sure that's the warehouse.
Oh, wow.
Why is it that like that? Why was anybody casually walking up? Because it's not like they said that it was people that worked there that just started leaving. No, people came in from the outside.
Motherfucker opened the garage and just started grabbing shit from the... No, that's insane.
I mean, I'm sure the loading dock was already open, but it's just like, how do you have all this fucking money and you're not putting it into like security at your main warehouse?
See, my whole thing is I feel like they just didn't think about it for real. I think that's really just what it was.
Maybe I'm gonna have to do some research because maybe this is the first time it happened. Because there's no fucking way that my main warehouse doesn't have like a little bit more security
in Memphis. Yeah, no, I'm not letting that shit slide. Oh my God. Oh, it gets me thinking about organized crime. I feel like it would be pretty simple to get away with a lot of shit, or I just might be watching too many heist movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I feel like if you hit like low tier stores and just like stay in your lane of low tier stores and just like move around the US for like a couple years just doing it, I feel like you can make yourself a pretty big penny.
I mean, you're not even wrong. I saw this guy, he was robbing this local business. I can't remember if it was here or not, but he was robbing this local business every day for a couple of weeks. Him and his friend, they would just go in. It was a glasses shop, and they would go in and steal like some Gucci or some like Ray-Bans or whatever, and just walk out. And they were doing this for weeks, so much to the point where the store owner got fed up. And the last time, he just like grabbed him by his like neck and just started like he was a football, like he was like a lineman, just start pushing him out the door, right? So he ends up like fighting bro out into the outside. And I just think it's crazy that it's gotten to the point where it's like The store owner really felt like he had to do that because you can't call the police when you see them outside. They haven't committed a crime.
Yeah, that's true.
And then once they're inside, well, now they have my shit. And if I beat this motherfucker up, am I going to jail? I just think it's crazy that it's starting.
Would you go to jail for protecting your store?
I think whether or not you are like if they're not a direct threat to you,
then you have to let them like walk away, right?
And this is where it gets messy, right? If you're working for a corporation, you have no benefit. Not only will they fire you, but like you shouldn't. They told you day one, don't do that. If somebody's stealing or they're doing some crazy shit, just let them walk out.
I swear to God, we don't care about that little $5 thing.
Yeah, but this guy was a small business. So what it comes down to is the criminal going to sue? But then again, was he really injured? Is he going to sue the store owner because XYZ happened to him and whatever?
Sue me, bro. I'll break your shoulder. What do you mean?
And you know, if somebody breaks into your house and you don't murder them, they can sue you. Like,
so now they have to die?
If you don't murder them, they can sue you.
Why?
Because, like, I think it leaves it up to discrepancy. You have to go on trial once you shoot somebody, and they have to be able to prove that it was actually self-defense. But
and it's pretty hard to tell about self-defense, huh?
In certain situations, for sure, like a shot in the back, regardless, you're not getting self-defense. But like, there's certain situations where it's like, no, you can end up getting sued if that motherfucker lives. So.
No, you better blick that nigga.
And then that just creates a whole different dynamic, which I think could also translate over to the stores. It's like, what kind of business do you have to be in, or how far does stuff have to go before the store owners have to feel like they have to have guns to defend their store?
And my whole thing, I don't even think you want that shit to happen because of like what's gonna happen after that. Like you were saying before, the robbers are. And I was like, all right, now I have to be on edge right away because I know that they're on edge too.
And now they gotta walk up. I mean, don't get me wrong. Depending on what kind of place you're robbing, they're already walking in guns blazing. But now, as opposed to guns blazing, they walking in shooting. Like, who wants to even like deal with that?
And now I don't even want to shop in your store no more because what type of nonsense is going on?
Yeah, I feel like something needs to be done. I know each place has their own legislature, so it's kind of hard to say like exactly what it is. You know, each state has its own little thing for like bonds and bail and all the rest of that. But yeah, like I told you, that dude that got killed outside my apartment, the guy that killed him was on bond for murder.
Yo, did anybody catch him?
No, they got him. That's how they got the picture and everything. He was already on bond for murder, had an ankle monitor on when he shot the nigga. So it was like, wow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, there's certain things that you just shouldn't.
Did you end up getting the story behind that? Or was that just like,
I mean, like, why? No. But like,
okay.
I just think that there's certain crimes maybe you shouldn't get bail for. Just maybe. If they can prove that you definitely murdered somebody as opposed to a questionable self-defense, you know, yeah, maybe your ass shouldn't be on the streets.
Maybe.
You ever think about the logistics of that? You killed somebody, you're on bond, so you got to go to trial regardless, unless you plan on fleeing for real, and that's a whole different problem.
If you don't want to go to Costa Rica, stay the fuck here.
And that's a whole different problem. So it's like, this person's on bail. They're maybe the last time they're ever going to be free. They already killed somebody. If they're going to jail, it's now, 20 plus already.
Wow. Now they have
What's another body, bro?
They have nothing to lose.
What's another body? Who gives a fuck? I don't think that you should be getting bail for that kind of shit.
Bro, oh God. Especially if you're like, what, 40 and you want me to give you 20 years? Bro, I don't know if we should just like rechange the prison the way like just the shit's set up. So the fact that you could just like lower the time, but like maybe intensify the prison sentence or whatever the fuck it is, bro. But something about losing a third of your life or like a fourth in prison, that just sounds so insane to me.
I know, even for people that you see them do the shit blatantly wrong, you still be like, damn, they give them 35? Like even if they dead wrong, you just like, damn.
I saw you murder the person, but it's like, bro, you're going to come out when you're 64?
Or not ever.
Like, bro, nah, bro. Am I saying free all murderers and inmates?
No.
Maybe, but shit, I don't know, bro. Maybe don't let them die in there, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Prison reform.
Oh, bro, on God. Like, can we be like Sweden, bro? Let me be like Sweden.
Yeah, everybody be talking about Sweden, all this, that, and the third.
They're just built different over there?
After watching a documentary on Sweden, I get why Sweden gets to be the way they are. Like, they're very unique in their, like, role. And, like, no country is really like Sweden. Sweden's historically just been as neutral as literally possible.
Yeah, that's true.
They try to stay out of all the shit.
Bro, if you don't got enough money and a big enough army to make your will the will of the world, I'm going to keep it to myself, bro. Everything I feel is to me.
Hey, man, you should see what they did to the mountains. Oh, no, they got the army. It's just their whole culture is just neutral. Just, oh, there's a problem? Hide. Like, that's the culture. People have bunkers in their house. They decided you're not fighting. Just go downstairs. So, like,
oh, wow.
So it's like, that's just kind of what it is.
That's why motherfuckers be making fun of their armies and shit.
I saw this video on it. Like, their shit is elaborate as fuck. Like, they built like whole cannons and shit into mountains. Like, it's actually cool as hell.
Shit.
Like, it's you should watch. I'll send you the video. It's actually cool as fuck. But they've historically built it up so that they can be neutral and have whatever the fuck they want to. And I'm pretty sure they can do trade with whoever because they just like
since
that's not my problem.
Since everyone's my homie, I can.
Anytime there's beef, oh, that's crazy. Y'all get into it? Damn, I didn't even know about that. What happened? We was in the bunker. What the fuck did you talking about?
I guess I can't use Russian shit or U.S. shit for a little bit, bro. It's cool, bro. Don't even worry about that, bro. Oh God. Anything else you want to hit on? We've touched the hour.
Yeah, just make sure you guys are, throwing your stuff in the garbage can. There's a garbage can everywhere.
Oh God. Ooh, on Valentine's, I feel like the most infidelities happened the day before.
Or the day after.
Yeah.